Where's
You got
Usher?
the beat on.
Where's Usher?
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Hey everyone! I can't hear anything.
Because I'm trying to fix it. We got all
We're
the stuff
having
that
a
needs to be over
technical
here. It's supposed to be over
difficulty.
here.
You have to scoot closer,
The
LA.
stuff needs to be
And
over here.
you're listening to Lipstik and Life, and today is Wednesday. And happy what did y'all celebrate? Juneteenth. Oh, happy Juneteenth. 4th of July. Well, how can we blend that together? Happy June 4th. Happy Juneteenth 4th.
People need to make up their mind which one you celebrate. Either we doing Juneteenth.
They had told me they know. They just wanted to celebrate.
There we go.
So you just wanted to pop some firecrackers.
Yeah, they wanted to pop
Man,
firecrackers. They've been popping bottles, popping firecrackers, popping pussy.
Just say you wanted an excuse to barbecue.
That's it. You don't have to even add a celebration to it. We just getting together.
There you go. You don't really need a reason to get together.
We're just getting together.
Don't use the 4th as that.
Please don't. But
What's up?
LA is in the building. You guys do know that her major in college was this broadcasting. So she's very technical when it comes to all these things. But I'm your girl YOLO, and we have a special guest today, CEO and founder of
T-shirt chicks, and we're promoting trap tees. They are $10 all week.
And get them because they're not $10 normally.
No, please.
And you have to know that they're not $10 because when we throw this discount code, we're gonna need y'all to use our discount code to get the discount.
So go to T-shirt_chicks on Instagram, T-shirt chicks on Facebook,
and we're gonna put that also in the comments. Okay, and then of course we have the very lovely.
Yo, what's up? It's your girl LA from the A.
A.
I finally got everything situated, so we in the building.
In the building.
Booyaka, booyaka.
Hey.
Okay.
Hey.
What's the booyaka?
Hey.
So, I don't know too many current events because what's been going on?
Well, there was a lot of 4th of July shootings.
The parade?
Yeah.
What parade?
In Chicago.
Girl, what?
What parade?
There was a 4th of July parade where a lot of people were
There
shot
was
and
a
killed.
mass shooting at the parade. You didn't know about that? Shame on you.
Gotta get her caught up on current events.
Oh my God.
You gotta get me caught up on current events because you know what? You know who don't get to watch the news? It's me.
Clearly.
But you know, I'm irresponsible for not knowing what's going on in the world.
Yeah.
So my apologies, but I'm sorry to hear that regarding Chicago. But there was a shooting, according to one of my customers, in Savannah.
What?
In Savannah, like they were involved in a shootout.
In Savannah too?
Yeah, but that didn't make the news. So that's what I'm saying. A lot of times, some of these things that happen don't make the news like it should, that we need to be doing. But what else happened since last week? Y'all ain't got nothing creepy.
I'm sorry, I'm working. I'm doing a little technical stuff over here. So yeah.
I don't have anything. I'm glad that the whole McDonald's discussion died down.
So was it real or not?
No, it was not real.
Okay, because that's what I heard. I heard that it was not real.
It was not real. What a waste
Okay,
of
but
time.
I seen another one today, a different one.
When the man was in the car with his son?
No. It had nothing to do with kids. But this one I seen today, it had me rolling. So this girl and her friend, so-called friend, went shopping at Macy's. And the friend
got caught stealing
a purse, a bag. And the other girl didn't even know the girl was stealing.
Mm-hmm.
So they done both got snatched up. And they told the girl like I'm sitting in the back. She was like, I didn't do it. I wasn't stealing. I didn't da. So the other girl was like, so yeah. Like she was just basically saying, yeah, I did it. And the girl was like, well, I ain't going to jail. She was like, we'll be all right. So they going back and forth. She was like, girl, I just got back with my baby daddy. She was like, I just got good with my baby daddy. He gonna kill me. Da. You know, trying to kiss and all that. So yeah. So you know. That was a problem. But the other girl that actually was doing the stealing got her bonnet on and everything, you know what I'm saying? And she just like, Okay, and like she kept running her mouth. They going back and forth. Then the old girl beat her ass, like literally.
Oh, I didn't see all that.
You didn't watch it to the end?
No.
Oh man.
So what happened?
Girl, I'm not about to go over this shit again.
I'm saying, why she fight her? Because she stole
Because
her
the girl, her friend, that's like me and you.
We go to
We go
Macy's.
to the store. We going to
I'm
Macy's.
stealing.
Yes, you still.
And you gonna tell on me?
No,
they
we
both
got
of y'all
caught.
up.
You got caught, but we
Right.
was together, so they
Right.
they snatched both of us up.
Right.
And so they was caught. They had them sitting in like the little sale or whatever, back in. You know how Macy's is. I don't know how they are, but they had them back in the back. And then security was like, "This what I get for coming in on my day off," because the girls got to fighting.
Why they was in the back?
Yeah, because
Okay.
the girl was mad because
I've seen that happen.
Yeah, the girl
In
got
Macy's.
mad because the other girl was stealing and she know they finna go to jail.
Oh.
And she was like, "I'm not going down for you." No, girl was like, "Oh yeah, we going down." Hey Janae, what's up?
Okay, so
Y'all, this my girl Janae. It's
Hey,
time for our
Janae.
trip, boo.
Janae,
I'm trying to get away. Girl. Everybody having stuff on my birthday weekend.
So let me go back to this.
Go back.
I mean, what's the point in fighting?
The girl was mad. She didn't go to fight. I mean, she didn't go to steal.
Right, the actual girl who was stealing wasn't owning up. Wasn't.
So tell me this. Was this her first time stealing? Because if you my friend, you know if I steal.
Correct.
So you my friend, you know I steal.
Mm-hmm.
If you go to the store with me and you know I steal, just because you didn't steal don't mean that you didn't know what was going on.
Correct.
So what's the problem?
Birds of a feather.
Yeah. Period.
So I agree. I feel the exact same way. You know what friends steal and what friends don't steal.
You know what friends you can go to the club with, what friends you can go to the store with, what friends you go to church with. You got all of these friends wrapped up in one thing, but you just don't be going places with everybody. I just can't see nothing of that.
I can see. I like y'all.
So that was a skit too.
I don't know. They said.
So are these people doing the stuff for likes?
They were saying it wasn't a skit.
Because I just found out today that loyalty test that man be doing, that's not real.
What
loyalty test?
They walk up to you in the mall and you with the dude or whoever, and they're like, let's go through your phone, let's do a loyalty test.
Oh.
And that was fake because Gloje was on one of them. I was like, oh, this is the fakest shit ever. I thought this shit was real the whole time. I've been thinking, oh, he messing up people's relationships. But you go through my phone, there ain't nothing in there.
No, don't go through mine.
What's in your phone?
You might liable. I might not be talking to other people, but you liable to see me talking about people. I might be talking about your grandma to one of my cousins. Like,
you know what?
I'm over this bitch house again and her grandma.
You disrespectful.
Very.
So like her grandma got roaches. Quick one, girl.
Not the grandma.
Why is you?
Her grandma done came out the back without the wig again.
Yeah, like, you know what?
Don't go through my phone.
Grandma ain't got no teeth in her mouth.
If you ain't strong, don't do it.
My God.
But I ain't talking to nobody else. I ain't cheating. I'm just talking about your family.
First of all, what you know what? We need to really discuss what cheating is one day. Because the definition of cheating ain't the same for everybody.
You entertaining somebody else.
That's true.
No.
That's true.
If I look at porn, somebody might say that's cheating.
Right.
But insecure more.
Somebody might say that's cheating.
Right.
Some women don't even like that man looking at porn because they be like, well, why are you looking at somebody else? Like, I mean, who else you gonna look at? It's only men and women in the world. Really? So you either gonna date men, or you gonna or look at men, or you gonna only look at women, but you're gonna look at men or women.
Right. Well, we're supposed to have somebody else to come on who really want to talk about this topic, but she's not. Not responsible, but it's okay. But
I do want to say this. I heard something good. I got a good little message for y'all today. And it can go to cheating when we talk about it. Men are like dogs. Women are like cats. They both shit, but cats cover it up.
Correct.
So that means what they basically was saying is that men just lazy as hell when they cheat.
Correct.
If it is cheating.
Hey, we got a caller. Hey, Janae.
Motherfucker.
You listen, everybody can hear you. So
Mom, Dad.
let me turn my volume up on you. I can hear you and we can see you. Well, we can't see, but we sure can hear you. What's up? Huh?
Hey, girl, hey, what's going on? It's time for a paycation. We need a paycation.
Girl, vacation is dead.
I definitely cannot see.
Huh?
I want to go to Cuba too. Shit, serve me up
Ooh.
to Cuba.
Yeah, we go to Cuba.
Y'all better make sure y'all get
What
y'all
you say,
ass
I
back.
don't give a damn. Hey, listen, the way this shit going, throw the whole place away. Yeah, I
Make
don't
sure
even
you
give a damn. I don't even care.
Let's go to Cuba then. Yeah.
Who? What
Are we gonna
is
get back?
going on right here? Somebody is saying something. Hey,
What's up? What's up?
they said I don't know this girl. Yes, what that's that girl? I can't see shit.
Okay, you can move it up if you want to move it up.
No, that's fine. Look.
Hold on. Why we ain't talking about McDonald's girl? We talked about her last week, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we talked about the McDonald's girl last week.
But
Yeah, we talked. You know, they said it was a skit, so I don't know. What they say right now?
somebody said that must be Brittany that said that Facebook user because that might be Brittany. You know I can't see.
Okay, we got the camera kind of far back this time, y'all.
She said you Brittany. Yes, I'm blind. I bet that's Brittany.
We got Jay.
Is that Brittany? 'Cause I
We
can't
got
see.
Jay,
Jay Blue in the building. Yeah, Brittany. I can't see worth a damn.
Jay, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear y'all.
Hey Jay.
Oh, I mean, what's going on? Y'all
What's
got
going
Blue Jay in the building.
In the building.
What's up? How you doing
Man,
today?
I'm doing good. How y'all doing?
You sound real low.
Sound like you in the bed?
Man, I took a nap.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah, I took a nap.
You want some crunk juice?
Oh no, I took a
You
nap
don't
early.
give a damn. We don't give a. Hey. Let me start turn this volume up. This volume
Yeah.
up already. Listen,
Y'all still can't hear me?
There you go.
Yeah. Janae, I know you hung up, but yeah, we gonna connect because it's time. It's overdue. Man, let me tell y'all, me and Janae, we was in a company and we had went to Dominican Republic. Man, listen, we had so much fun. Yo.
Y'all have fun. I want to go.
Man, listen.
I want to
go somewhere.
go.
For
some people that can't swim.
Who can't swim?
For some people that could. So I can swim. I'm
I
saying
don't be in nobody's water.
they some real champs because it was Janae and it was
I don't
another
wear
female, another girl that was with us, but they could not they couldn't swim. But they was out there in them waters, man. Listen, y'all need to be able to swim when y'all hang with
for
me.
what? What's going on?
I can swim.
But what's going on?
Because we getting in some water.
I'm saying, but why I gotta learn how to swim?
Why you need to learn how to swim?
Are we racing?
Because I'm not saving your
Right.
ass if you drown.
Okay, what if I
All
just
right,
swim?
let's go
I'm
out.
lying.
I
Exactly.
ain't got to go out.
So what
You
if
know.
we just? What if I can swim, but what if I just knew how to float?
You'll survive.
You know that it was a meme, and they had the man bent down in the water, but he was still had his foot on the ground, and his head was just—that's me swimming.
Yeah,
I
I saw
believe
that.
You
I
know that?
believe it.
Yeah,
I
that's
believe
me.
it
And I
too.
believe it. Real facts.
All right, so our topic tonight is I don't owe you sugar honey iced tea.
Sugar, you don't owe who?
I don't owe you sugar honey iced tea. Not a thing. And this can go across the board in many directions. Relationships for sure.
Definitely for
So
definitely for anything. I feel about anything.
So y'all parents, right? We
I
parents,
am.
right? Yeah, we parents.
Yeah,
So let me ask this.
Yeah. We parents.
We got adult children, right? Do y'all think y'all kids owe y'all something?
If they hit the lottery, they do.
Well, I feel as if my son owes me his life. I gave birth to him. Like without me, he's nothing. Listen, no.
Jay,
I feel like,
Jay.
and I know it's
Yeah, I'm here.
unpopular opinion.
Okay.
Period.
Let's
So-
Jay, what you feel?
Now, do I owe my parents? Well, no.
Oh hell.
Why?
No.
Why
Do me a
not?
favor. Turn that volume up.
I feel like this. I feel like this. If my son,
Mhm.
let's say my son came into a lump sum of money.
Mhm.
Depending on the amount of the money that he came
Yeah.
into, I probably would not
It's
feel
good.
like he owed me any of it.
Mhm.
No, real talk. I probably wouldn't feel like it. Like if he only came into like 10,000 or something,
Mhm.
you know, I'd probably like, shoot your mama by the rack.
listen.
But I'm not. But he don't really owe it to me. It would be nice if he gave it to me. I don't. Now my son hit $1 million, but
100,000. Period.
Well, he better-
Off back. No, you know what? I know I'm going to a nursing home because the type of son I got. I know that I am going.
I ain't going
So
to no nursing
listen,
home.
I know for a
Yeah.
fact that I'm going to a
You been
nursing
set
home.
with it. You been set
I
with it.
know. One, I don't want to live with you. No way. You know what I'm
That's-
saying?
yeah.
I don't want to live with my kid. Don't want to live with him. Do I feel like if I ask him for something, he owe it to me? Yes, I do. Even if he got $100, because I didn't gave you my last.
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Not because I'm entitled, but because I didn't gave it to you.
Mhm.
Reciprocity.
But if he don't,
If he don't, I'm not gonna
Jay, how you feeling?
ask.
I feel like kids, if we have kids, we don't they don't owe us shit. Straight up. Because we decided to bring them into this world, and that's just what it is.
That's how I feel. That's how I
No,
feel.
I'm not saying because
Like
I
it-
gave birth to you. It's like a relationship, right? If you dating somebody and they say, can I have money for whatever? And then you say, no, but then they say, well, I had sex with you. You supposed to give me money.
Okay.
Am I obligated to give you money because you had sex?
No.
Oh, you shit.
no.
But
it depends on
people
I don't owe you shit.
but it depends on the circumstances. Like if we married, so if you married and your significant other hit the lottery, are you obligated to get some of that?
No. It depends on the state that you're in. Some states say what's mine is yours and what's yours is mine.
Mhm.
yes.
And let me give you
But-
real quick. I'm sorry, Jay. For those of you who are commenting, we can't see them, so I'm sorry if we're not responding to you guys.
I can see it a little bit now.
Okay, well we're gonna try. Okay,
Okay.
great.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, Jay. I'm sorry.
But in all actuality, nobody owes us anything. For real. We want them to give it to us, but they're not expected to.
Right. I mean, that's why I said reciprocity, because if I'm willing to give you my last, if I need something, I would expect that behavior in return.
But there's a lot of people who feel like you're supposed to give it
Right.
just
So
because
right.
of
No,
either your
like
relation.
I don't get an allowance from my kid.
So here's the thing. I mean, my thing is, like
I don't
I
get
said, I don't know your shit. I didn't raise my kid to even have that expectation that, or even me putting that expectation on her. Because you do have some parents who will put that on their kids. Okay, once you become an adult, it's time for you to take care of me type stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And they actually lean on their kids for a lot of stuff. Even I'm not talking about parents who can't do it,
Mhm.
or may have some ailments and other. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about for real. I raised you, so you owe it to me.
Okay.
You owe me, and it's like no, you was chose to be that vessel. You chose to have that
You
child.
did.
You know what I'm saying? So your job was to raise that child.
That was your
That's your job.
responsibility.
So as that child becomes an adult, their job now is to actually give to the rest of the world. It's not to give back to you.
But if you get to the rest of the world before you get back to me, we got a problem, Houston.
Well, there's going to be a problem, Houston, because
Yes, it's a problem,
I'm just
Houston.
saying we wasn't put on this earth to make our parents happy. Let's be real. We were put on this earth to actually help other people. So when it comes to that, you need to understand where your place at. You was that vessel. You was who was chosen to carry that seed, to nurture that seed, to do what you were supposed to do. Now, I'm not saying that you're. Hold on. I'm not saying that Of course, you want your kids to be thoughtful or this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? But as far as having them feel obligated, that's to me that's an issue, and I feel the same way in relationships as well.
Well, okay.
I'm gonna pour into you, you pour into me. If it don't work out, and then it just don't work out, you don't owe me nothing.
What were you gonna say, Sabrina?
Yeah, go ahead, Sabrina.
Well, the part about you saying, we're put on this earth to help people. I can't help everybody.
I didn't say everybody, but we all have a purpose, and that purpose does have nothing to do with you really going back into taking care of your parents. That's not your purpose.
I will agree, that is not your purpose. If you take care of your child, if you take care of your parents, it is a choice. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But some parents not even deserving of that, because you got some parents who was, let's just say, shitty to their kids coming up. They did some foul things to their kids growing up. Sorry. They were selfish with their kids growing up.
Absolutely.
And then when their kids grow up and become something, then it's like, oh, well, you owe me this, or that's the least you could do.
Okay. Well, Lamar Odom, his dad wasn't in his life. He was on drugs. Lamar Odom making money, playing basketball. Who wants something? The dad. Allen Iverson dad. Same thing. Mm-hmm. You see this, Shaq's biological father.
Yeah.
But here, this is where I understand what y'all saying. Are they obligated to do something for these people just because they gave birth to them? Nope. Nope. But here's this. How do you look helping the neighbor and won't help your family, your own family?
Well, see, like don't get what you give.
Right. But I'm gonna say don't get the message twisted with me saying you should not help your parents or this and the other. What I'm saying is you are not, or they are not, we are not obligated, is what I'm saying. If you had good parents and your parents did good by you, naturally you're gonna want to give back to your parents.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's with anybody in any other type of relationship. If you are a great friend, then I'm going, you know what I'm saying? I want to be a great friend back. Right. You understand what I'm saying? So, but I'm just saying, I'm talking about the obligation where people actually feel like they have this spirit of entitlement, feeling like somebody owed them something.
A lot of people have that. A lot of people have.
Well, I know that.
People at your job or at a job you work feel entitled to certain privileges and rights. Your parents are just one in several people that you're going to meet on a daily basis that think that you are supposed to take care of them. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, but I'm from an era where the parents say, I brought you in this world, I'll take you out. Shit. Mm-hmm. Listen, I better not say, I'm not going to do something for your ass. I better not. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, if I'm around.
But is that right?
Hell yeah, that's right. Listen, I like my face. I don't want to I like my teeth. I paid a lot of money for these teeth. These are crowns. I done paid a lot of money for this shit. No, I don't want to get hit in the mouth.
But that don't make it, but it still don't make it right.
My mama, I love my mama. My mama, she's not going to pay for nothing if I'm there, because one, I just want to appreciate you. Mm-hmm. But is she gonna take it for granted? Who knows? But you took care of me. I know some of the sacrifices you made for me. So why wouldn't I want to just reciprocate that to her?
Because that's a choice that you.
Yeah, exactly. It is a choice.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why I help my mama.
That's what Christy said. Christy said everything is a choice. It is a choice.
But that's why the quote stated, don't get it twisted. Basically, don't get confused with your privileges and your rights.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, we develop this sense of entitlement so much that we think we act like it's a right. It's something we have the right to have. Like, when no, it is actually a privilege. that somebody is doing this, that, or other for
Right.
you.
It is.
And it's the same thing, like even in relationships, whereas true enough, different people may have different requirements when it comes to relationships, right? But the way I was taught is more so, you know, whoever I'm dating, my mindset is if they choose to get your hair, your nails done, paying your bills, da 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 da, woo woo, then be grateful because you're not his wife.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? He's not obligated to do those things.
Okay.
He's not obligated to do those things. However, it is requirements for certain people. Everybody have their preferences, requirements, this, that, and other. But again, we get the stuff, we get it twisted when it comes to what somebody's obligated to do.
Okay.
And then you know how it is a lot of times with us women, we're raised with that false sense of the whole knight in shining armor type thing. You know what I'm saying?
But let's go back.
Let's
go back.
Can you read some of those comments?
Yeah. Okay. Let me read. Brittany says she blind too. Yep. Shout out to the 4-eyed people. She got kids.
It's far away.
They're not asked. Christy said the kids don't. She agreed they don't owe us anything. Now I just want to go back to this. Way before y'all was born, if you wanted to marry a woman, you had to bring a dowry to the family before you could marry, right? This was an obligation, and sometimes these young girls didn't even want to marry the men; they were married off for land or animals or whatever it was that they daddy wanted. Maybe your daddy sold you off for a damn gallon of gin. I wasn't there. I don't know what the dowry was, but it was a thing, right? So then, even if you go in the 70s, 80s, you had to bring the mother something when you wanted to pursue the daughter in dating then, right?
I guess I don't remember that.
I mean, well, these behaviors were taught like way before now. So our parents experienced it from their parents, so it was passed on, and then now it's being passed on. And now these new millennium kids they not going. I'm just tell y'all now, if you are 35 on up, you're going to a nursing home. Don't even try to work with your kids. You pick out your nursing home today. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You keep doing that, but it is just not like a cycle that just started. So if you have a parent that's entitled, you got to look at that parent and be like, well, what kind of life did they live? How was that? Because maybe they came from an environment where they had to take care of their mama. Or their mama told them, in order for me to be your mama, I did this for you. I did this. I could have aborted. I heard so many people say to their kids, I could have aborted you. And I hate when they say that.
That is nothing but a tactic.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
It is.
Manipulation.
But it's a learned behavior.
Absolutely.
That they picked up from somebody else. That they need to recognize within themselves before. So it's almost like, why even fight the machine, right? Because it's not because all you become at that point is disrespectful to your parent. If your God to your parent,
to your parent,
to your parent.
What God say?
Honor your parents. I mean, we're gonna use the Bible. Yeah, that's what the Bible says.
Right, but what does that mean?
Man, listen.
See, it's the thing though. People take things and they want to mold it to what their perception of stuff is, or to what they want it to be, so it can fit inside of their bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just like, okay, so because you can have something, and for example, it's something I can sit here and ask my mama a why question. Just why? Because I want to know.
Because
right?
I said so.
Or oh, you being disrespectful. But you saying I'm not honoring my mama because I'm asking a question. You see what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff.
That means the word honor has to be defined. What is your definition of me honoring you?
Okay, well, let's see what Webster say.
What does Webster say?
It's a definition between.
Absolutely.
There's a difference between honor
High
being
respect.
disrespectful.
High
Right.
respect. Great esteem. That's what it means. That's what Google say. High respect.
Honor means higher respect.
High respect, great esteem, adherence to what is right or to a conventional standard of conduct.
So when you talk back,
You ain't
you're
being,
not honoring. You're being
no,
That's not
exactly.
talking back, asking a
But
question.
you don't know that. See, what you say out of your mouth, you can't say it. Because look, I had this problem. My mama think I got a smart mouth. And in my head, I'm just asking a question.
Mhm.
So you don't like the way I answer questions.
Mhm.
You don't like how I respond. So I need to just shut the fuck up.
No, so some parents take certain things as being disrespectful.
Because
It's not
some things just
disrespectful.
really is not that it's disrespectful, it's making them uncomfortable because they having to have the conversation that they really don't want to have.
You
Okay.
put somebody on the spot.
Exactly. Let's because I can say I was guilty at one point, even with my child. You know what I'm saying? When she used to be on that, because when I say my daughter is notorious for asking a why question. I mean, ever since she could talk, it was always why, and I couldn't shake it out of. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, what? But I had to come to a realization and say, you know what?
That's how you learn.
Right.
With the white.
But because what you were saying earlier, because what the behavior that was passed down was you don't question me.
Right.
Behavior. I had to be the person to say, you know what? No, this stops right here.
Okay.
You understand what I'm
So
saying?
you recognize.
But right, because I was getting there because it was like, well, hold on.
Period.
No, I ain't going to know something.
But some
I probably
kids,
want to.
when they ask why, it's not in a disrespectful manner. They are really trying to understand.
Exactly. So, because prime example, you get a whooping. Your mama say, "Shut up." Then she asks you, "Did you hear me?" And then you don't answer, and you say, "What do you want me to do? Do you want me to talk, or do you want me to shut up?" I'm genuinely confused.
Right. That's what I say.
I'm genuinely confused.
It's all about understanding.
But she don't get that. Because if I say something, I'm being smart.
Right.
So me asking the question is being fucking smart to her.
It's a lot of old school parents, because if my kid asks me why and I know it's coming from a genuine place and she's not being disrespectful, my aunts and my uncles and them will look at me and be like, "Oh, you gonna let her ask you why?"
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I am, because I see that she's not comprehending why I'm saying no.
Right. Exactly.
But that curves back around into this entitlement thing, because they feel like they entitled to be able to say something to my kid because I'm explaining something to my kid to make my kid better understand. You're not entitled to help me, discipline my child.
Right.
But they feel like it because they're your elders.
Correct.
Because they take a village. Because one day y'all
say take a village.
One day y'all say it take a village, but then I can't tell you nothing about your kid.
No, that's not true. You can tell me something about my kid, but here's the thing. Just because you discipline one way don't mean I'm going to discipline the same way.
Okay.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? So it's about collectively having that communication, that understanding.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? When it comes to raising the kid, it's not that no, don't say nothing to my kid, but listen, if you're going to get upset because, X, Y, and Z, then there needs to be a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
For example, I can go about my experiences. When my daughter was younger, I never gave my daughter sodas. Ever.
Right.
To this day, she gonna be like, just give me a Sprite. If it ain't nothing else, she gonna ask for a Sprite. Other than that, she not drinking soda.
Okay.
But because I knew, I was like, nah, we're not doing it. You know what I'm saying? But it was times when she would try me. She might have been gone off with a dad or whatever, and gone for a weekend. You know how you gotta reprogram the kids when they come back. And it was one point where I think my mom was either drinking a soda or something, might be a Coke or something like that, and she wanted some. And I was just like, no. You know what I'm saying? No, you can't have, this is not what we do. And then here go my mama sneaking into her.
Yeah.
And so I'm sitting here like, okay, man, you got to get on one accord. Because
but that should have been,
we got to get on one accord.
But see, that should have been a conversation previously.
It was already a conversation previously. You already knew that I didn't give her this stuff.
Grandmothers really
y'all
don't
think y'all
give a damn. They really don't. When it comes to feed your kids,
they don't.
What they grandkids don't wear.
Because they feel entitled.
That is parents in general.
Oh, Jay, I'm sorry,
That's part
girl.
of that
You got time on in, baby girl.
But Jay, you got her muted. She muted herself.
She muted herself.
I want to say, with my son, he to other people he got a smart mouth, but to me, like he just talking. I mean, it ain't smart to me. But everybody like, oh, he getting smart with you. No, that's how he talk.
Right.
So somebody else on the outside, oh, it sounds like he getting smart. No, that's how he talk. This is how I talk. I was punished for how I talk. I'm not gonna punish my kid for that.
Okay, so let's go. Let's move on over to
where. But if I ask him for some money, if I ask him for $10, he better give it to me.
See.
Period.
So she feel entitled. That's that.
No, because if he asks me for $25,
parent,
I'm gonna give it to him.
That's your choice.
Parent.
He's not entitled to that.
I'm entitled. Well, he felt like I was entitled. That's why he asked me. Yeah, you my mama. On Christmas, we don't even celebrate Christmas. What he say? You didn't buy me nothing? Come on, man. I didn't buy you nothing in how long? You got how many kids? Exactly. That's an entitlement because exactly.
It's still entitlement.
Yeah, but he's my kid and he feels like I owe him something.
But there's a lot of kids who feel like they entitled to something.
And there's a lot of
just
parents.
Because they see that their parents, what appears to them in this materialistic world is my mama doing good, she got it. My mama dead wrong because she ain't do it.
Or if my friends got it, I gotta have it too.
Yolanda from Chicago, the hairdresser, her son felt entitled to her money to the point where he had her murdered.
So therefore, that's why that entitlement stuff it gets deep because
it's very deep.
Certain stuff with your kids, you gotta correct that
up front.
Yeah,
but she didn't do it because she was buying them stuff and then she cut them off. So Christy said, I think I said this, but Christy said everything is a choice. Joe Robert said, keep speaking, sis, love it, right? Christy also says it is simply perspective. We all, including our kids, have a right to ask for understanding, and that's true. That's I absolutely agree with that. Janae says she want to go to Bali.
Let's go to Bali.
Lots of people. Christy also says lots of people do and say what they are taught without understanding. Absolutely, it's passed on generation to generation.
Yep.
And acknowledging it is the first step. That's why we talk about breaking generational curses, self-love, doing things that's gonna better us. So yes, Christy, meaning that just do or say it, but don't really know why. They just know that it's how they were taught. Exactly.
Right. And that's the whole thing. It's the learned behavior that was passed down, or the learned habits that was passed down, and nobody questioned it. It was always like, well, this way. And it is funny because you can ask a mom, you be like, well, why da 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 da? They be like, well, that's just how we do it.
No,
that's what grandma taught me. And then you ask grandma, oh, that's what your great grandma taught me.
And then there ain't no rhyme or reason. And you found out that the reason why they cut the end of the turkey off was because they didn't have a big pie. You know what I'm saying? It'd be something simple like that shit. Right. Oh, you going through this whole process doing this preparation and don't even know why.
Right.
Because you never asked why.
Right. Absolutely.
Right. And then the people that didn't have the answers got frustrated because they didn't have the answer to give you, so that made them feel that they are not smart.
Right.
Not that they didn't want to tell you or that you was inquisitive. They just didn't have the answer, or they did not feel confident in their answer.
Right. Man, I'm telling you. I mean, it's
so.
Okay, Jay. Yes, ma'am.
So I'm gonna say this because what I've learned over the years, the more recent years, is when you have expectations upon people, no matter what the relationship, what kind of relationship you have with them in your life, 9 times, not all the time, but a lot of times when you have expectations on people, you get let down. So I learned to stop having expectations. They can be mama, daddy, brother, sister, cousin, whoever, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever. Don't have an expectation on them because that's when you get let down. Let them be themselves. And if they decide to do whatever act of kindness for you, then it is what it is. If they decide not to, then let it be.
Right. Be okay with being okay.
Right.
So is the issue that they have the expectations or that they don't? Like, I mean, or that or that you shouldn't have. So whose fault is it? Right? If people don't owe you shit, but then you expect a certain behavior from a person, then what is that?
Audacity.
Exactly.
That's what that is. Because it ain't so much as people expect something and you feeling like you don't owe them shit. It's the audacity that they would expect it.
But they got a lot of that at Walmart because currently Everybody has.
I mean, if it's on sale.
It's on sale.
But that
It
don't
is
mean you
on
got to
fucking
purchase
sale.
it.
Right.
Everything that every shirt that's on sale in certain colors ain't meant for you. That ain't your color. You don't need to wear stripes.
Yeah, they doing it. Honey.
You know, but it's
and if
really
you're gonna wear stripes, you don't need to go on sideways. Make it a little small, make it a little wider, make it go up and down.
they don't need to go up and down either. Look on, you know,
A little zigzag, you know.
Look like you in jail.
listen.
But who are we to know?
It's the audacity.
Yeah.
It's still there. Okay, so
It definitely is.
so when you have expectations, you get let down. So as a parent, like me saying I'm going to the nursing home, I shouldn't expect my son to take care of me. The expectation should not be, oh, you're gonna go stay with your kids when you get older. But people think that way.
They do.
They think that way,
So-
but you should not expect that.
Okay,
Right.
so when you have that expectation, you're gonna be let down.
Well,
Because people in other countries,
I guess
have
the whole thing is
multiple
about
kids.
being okay with your expectation not being met. That's like the whole thing
you
about it.
need to have a
You know what I'm
discussion.
saying? For example, just like we have these dreams for our own kids. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Oh, they gonna grow up and they gonna do this, they gonna
Yeah.
like and we see this in a lot
Expectation.
of different cultures too, where you got these kids, they unhappy because they felt like they had to do what their parents
And why?
wanted them to do.
because they honor their
Generational,
parents.
right? That they feel like
Because
that
they
was
were taught that was
right because that's what they
disrespectful.
was taught. But even with us, with the American culture, it's like, okay, we will have all these expectations for our children. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, Sarah going to college. She got to go to college. She got to do this. She got to do this. She got to do that.
Yeah.
But then Sarah graduated from high school, but Sarah really don't want to go to college
But yeah,
because of this. But you had these expectations on her. Not saying that she's not going to be successful. She decided she want to take a different path. But now she going to college and she unhappy and not doing well.
and because
Because
and
just
you're-
the
and you're
expectation
wasting
that
money.
that your parents
you're
had on
wasting
you,
money.
instead of the parents saying, hey, you know
And
what?
now I have student loans.
What is it that you want to do after high school so I can so we can get the resources that you need?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And put you in the best position possible
But they
for
don't.
you to reach whatever goal.
Because the parents don't. When I got pregnant with my son, my mom was concerned about the people in the neighborhood. I said, the people in the neighborhood can't even read. Why the fuck I care? Right? But the people in the neighborhood mean something to my mom.
Mhm.
Right? So she want her kids to behave in a certain manner because it's expected for her kids to behave in a certain manner
Mhm.
because she putting on in a certain
Putting
manner.
on for the
you,
city.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you have
Put
this
them on this pedestal.
this child that's gonna make her own decisions,
Right.
you falling short of your and I really could care less. Like I said, y'all can't even fucking read. How the hell you gonna be concerned about me having a baby? Because that's my business.
Right.
But in small areas, I don't know about Georgia because I'm not from Georgia. But in small towns, how you behave, how you carry yourself, there is an expectation there. There is a way that you are supposed to live your life. There is a way that you're supposed to live when you get older. You're just automatically, you have to take care of your parents because that's just culturally what is acceptable. In a small town, I don't know about Georgia. We don't have that many options. Like
I mean, it's
if
not
they
about
go to
it's
the
not a,
nursing
it's not a
home-
small it's really not even a small town thing though. Really, it's more so of that mindset.
that
You know
mindset
what I'm
of
saying?
family.
Because people are like that. Period. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's
It's
here-
people that take in
people like
their mom and dad in their house.
My thing is this: if
I'm gonna take care of
I'm gonna say this though, if I know I'm not capable
them.
of taking care of my mom, and I know that there's better care somewhere else, she getting that better care.
How much do you think a nursing home costs?
You know what I'm saying? I'm not even talking about the finances.
I'm
I'm not. I'm just saying, like,
Just overall.
Period.
That's why they have
Everybody
things called
can't
mother-in-law
handle-
suite.
everybody can't handle those stresses.
They can't.
And
But-
here you are, you stopped everything your whole life. Your husband, your wife is now not happy. Your kids are going without, and they're seeing a lot of lack because now you've taken on that responsibility,
Right.
right?
But
And like I said, you're not obligated. And I'm not saying I'm gonna go put my mom in a home. I would not do that. Would never be my first choice. But I kid you not, if I know that someone else can take better care of my mom, she gonna have the best.
okay,
Period.
that's why I'm going to a nursing home, because as a parent, I wouldn't even put that on my child. Right?
I mean, y'all would want to be. I want to be a nurse myself because they social as hell.
Right?
They do all kinds of stuff.
Exactly. I want to be with my homeboys and my homegirls.
Be with my peers.
But and I want to be able to talk to people. Right? They play games. They go on trips. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna murder my kids. But hold on. Let me just say this. Because sometimes y'all mama don't even want to be with y'all and y'all kids and being the babysitter. Yeah. Okay. Why is the mama is obligated for her to be the babysitter?
She's not.
But that's what y'all kids think.
She's not. She's not.
Well, my kids already know.
You gonna be babysitting?
Shouldn't me.
Yep.
Shouldn't me.
Welcome to the club, Grandma.
No.
Yep.
No, because I'm gonna be the granny that's still in the club. So you're gonna have to.
I'm the granny that ain't never home. She always on a trip somewhere.
Out.
I ain't never here.
But y'all say that now.
No, it is.
You the girl mom. You got a girl too. So y'all are the primary people to babysit y'all grandkids.
And I also got a son.
Yeah, but your son, the boy mom's different.
How?
Because the girl moms take over. You know what I'm saying?
So you trying to say,
not trying to be funny, but most of the time, girl moms are primary, and
I'm a boy mom.
I'm a boy mom.
So the boy, you ain't gonna have to deal with that kid unless you got a crazy baby mama who just dropping the baby off on him and he live with you. Mm-hmm. If he got his own place, you ain't even got to see the shit. She gonna be harassing him. Now she might call you, then you just block her. You know what I'm saying? You just block her. Block me.
My son already know I ain't dealing with
that. Hey, because these people crazy. Because they feel entitled. You feel entitled to call me, to tell me my son.
Listen, if I keep your kids and you are not on time and you is a no call, no show, that first time will be the last time. No, man.
It's not even that. If I keep your kids, be prepared for when you get your kids back. We done did a drive-by. We done hit some licks. We done sold some dope. We done been at the liquor store. He know the neighborhood bum. We done been in the trap. You know what I'm saying? If I keep your kids, we done been in the gambling spot. We done been in the weed spot.
Everywhere.
Okay?
I'm not going.
And they gonna be like, Miss Sabrina said, I've been out, because I'm gonna be like, you've been out since shit.
Right.
But just know that's where your kid being if I'm babysitting. So you might want to really think that through.
Right.
And that's,
you ain't gonna act like that with your grandkids. I'm telling you, it's gonna be different.
Shit, me. Sure.
It's gonna be different. It's gonna be different. I'm telling you.
What my comments?
Sandra says, "Hey, Miss Sandra." She
hey,
says,
Miss Sandra.
Christy said, "Absolutely never have expectations." Jay has put her phone on mute again, but I really feel like. And I ain't saying this is a white or a black thing, but I'm gonna say this is a white thing. Because black people, y'all know y'all was raised that y'all supposed to take care of y'all parents. Y'all know that. Y'all know that from day one, your parent has been pouring into you because they're gonna one day get old.
But you get what you put out. So that goes back to
day one.
Said, if you one of the mamas who always dropping your kid off, you getting put in the home.
Hey, no, I'm getting put in the home because I don't want to live with my son.
I'm not saying you. I'm saying these other females. Don't expect for your kid to take care of you when they get old because you didn't take care of them when they was young.
Because
expectations. They don't owe you shit. Nope. You kept running out to the club. You kept dropping them off with any and everybody. So guess what? When you get old, don't expect for them to take care of you.
Mm-hmm. But y'all don't get y'all teeth slapped out y'all mouth. By who? By y'all parents. Like y'all don't get slapped. Oh, my dad.
But look though, so I'm gonna tell y'all my personal experience. Like, Keisha, you know I got a whole bunch of siblings, right?
Right.
So every last one of us, minus one, say our daddy going straight to the damn nursing home because his ass got all these damn kids and don't take care of none of them. But when it comes to our mamas, we be like, we'll do whatever for them because our mama was the one that was there. Fuck the daddy.
And that's what I said. If you are a good parent, you know what I'm saying? It's how it's gonna be. You gonna want to take care of your parents if your parents is good to you.
Well, one of
You know
my
what I'm saying?
aunts, she go from each one of her kids' houses, and she stay with them like 2 months at a time. But she like 90 some years old. Like my aunt living the life. She traveled. She living the life. Like really, she living the life.
Right.
And but her kids love her because she did sacrifice a lot.
Right.
Like I know I sacrificed a lot for my kid, but I know my kid. I know I wouldn't even want to live with him either. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I don't think some of these parents want to live with their kids either.
Right. But it'll go back to like what Sabrina was saying though.
If you're a good parent,
right.
I don't think that because that's just like I'm gonna be nice to you if you nice to me. When I die, and if there's someone to answer to, I'm not gonna be asked, well, how did teacher treat you? And that's why you was rude to her. I'm not gonna be asked that. I'm gonna be asked, why was I rude to you? Right? So no matter what somebody gives out to me, you always gotta show up as a bad person because maybe your dad wasn't a good dad, maybe your mom wasn't a good mom, but guess what? That ain't on you. They gotta answer for that. You gotta be the best person that you could be.
But just because you decide that you don't want to go in and take care of them, that does not mean that you was being a bad person to them.
No. Christy said that means it's because of the love she had for him.
Exactly.
But even the love is an obligation. If you look at it, when you love somebody, you are obligated to show them love. You can't just have love without an action.
Okay, so what's showing love?
Showing love is I'm gonna do right by you.
Okay.
I'm gonna want to see you in the best situation possible. Now, if it is a situation where I cannot do it, then I'm gonna make arrangements for you to be in a situation that's gonna be good for you. But I'm not gonna I don't feel like it's an abandonment. I mean, an entitlement from a parent to expect their kids to do right by them. I don't think that's an entitlement.
But I think that that goes along again with
because my mom and daddy both entitled.
Yeah, that just goes along with perception all over again, though. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna have their different perception of that.
Because it's like they held your hand while you were young.
They were supposed to.
Right. And I'm supposed to hold their hand when they get old. The roles reverse. You see the picture all the time with
Show me that in writing.
Okay.
And I'm not doing this saying this to be mean. I just, I'm playing the devil's advocate type thing. You know what I'm saying? It because your parents' job is to raise you. You know what I'm saying? To instill in you these whatever values, so that you can go off and be great citizens and great people. Right? After that, they're not responsible for you anymore.
Well, yeah, and I feel
so you don't turn around and have to be and say, oh well, now I'm responsible for them. You have your own kids that now you're responsible for.
So who else is responsible for it? Their parents gone. So if they can't, then who responsible for it? You gonna throw them off on the taxpayers?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
That's not what I said. What I'm saying.
Okay. Christy said not. Okay, I said that. It wasn't an obligation. It was a choice. Miss Sandra said, my sister and I both have asked my mama to live with us, but she refused. Exactly. We told her we weren't going to ask anymore because she keeps turning us down. These fools setting off firecrackers in my neighborhood, scaring me. And I'm sorry, Miss Sandra. Christy said, my other siblings didn't make them a priority as I did. And you're going to have kids that are like that. Right. And that's why in other countries, they have a lot of kids. Because out of all them kids, somebody's going to take care of them.
Yeah.
You know, so that's why they have multiple kids with the expectation that one of them is going to take care of me. So my retirement plan is not me going to the nursing home. My retirement plan is me going to one of my kids because that's how it's always been done in families. Yeah.
That's definitely just it. You know? Like I said, I want my mama to have the best, and And the best, again, may not mean that you come to live with me.
Right.
You may have some people who can't even afford to take care of their parents. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, you have some parents that needs 24-hour care. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like,
now whose responsibility is that if it's multiple kids? You know what I'm saying? And it always falls on either the eldest child or the youngest child.
Well,
or the child that makes the most money. But when you're an only child, then that responsibility probably falls on you. You know what I'm saying? And that is a lot of stress. But what other way would you want it to be? Would you want the state to take over your mom?
Absolutely not. But at the same token,
I wouldn't want the state to
I wouldn't want the state to take over anything. But sometimes you have to be realistic. You have some people that just poor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they don't have, and when I say poor, I don't mean like they just bums and don't have this, that, no, but you do have some people who they don't have it.
Yeah.
And for you to, as a parent, to expect your child who's barely making it to now have to take on your responsibility, you as a whole new responsibility, it's like almost, it's sad to say, but it's almost like, well, how did you set up what you didn't set yourself up for this part of your life.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
So that was a failure to plan.
A failure to plan on the parent as well.
I get that.
And I'm not saying,
let me ask you this. You a mom. You was a young mom. You was a young mom.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have help?
Yeah.
I did.
Y'all both had help.
Mm-hmm.
Coming from, I had some help. I ain't gonna say I didn't have a lot of help, but I had some help.
Yeah. I had a great support system.
And so that is different from somebody that did not. Because when you're looking at somebody that's got to do a lot of stuff to sacrifice to take care of their kid, like that is sometimes it's ethical things that have to happen that go on that you didn't have to do. My son tells the barber, "My mom don't even like you. She just talked to you so I get a free haircut." Listen.
Wow.
Listen, you as a single mom, you do come in contact with them kind of scenarios when you don't have that kind of support, right? But those are choices that was made. Okay, is that the child's fault? No, but the child seeing that you done made these sacrifices. My mama keep making this shit happen every time. You know what I'm saying? LeBron loved his mama because guess what? She didn't have a good job at first. He could play basketball, but guess what she was having to do? She was having to do a lot of strange ass shit to get money so he could go to these rich ass camps. So as an adult, all these sacrifices, if it wasn't for me.
But see, those sacrifices had to be made because of the poor decisions that they made as parents prior to. Period.
Okay.
So again, I understand that.
To LeBron money.
Okay, would LeBron have the money if she wouldn't have been out here sucking and fucking to get to the camp?
But is she entitled?
She's entitled to his respect. He's entitled. He's entitled.
Money.
I mean, the money gonna come from that. He gonna want to give her the money because she done paid money. She done pay money. You wouldn't even know LeBron. What if she said, "I'm just gonna work at McDonald's. I'm not gonna send you to this camp. I don't care how good you are, son."
But that's
you would never know LeBron James.
That's why I said when it turns all the way back around to how you raise your kids.
Mothers used to not eat. So
they don't have, I understand that. But here's the thing, right? There was times where I went without for real. To this day, my kid don't know that I was going without. Right. You understand what I'm saying?
Me too.
I left her in a kid's place.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
And parents should do that.
Exactly. So that kid shouldn't even known what the hell I had to do. You know what I'm saying? Or what I had to go through. You understand? So it's just like again though, those sacrifices are coming from the poor decisions that that parents made. It's about being accountable. You cannot still make your kids obligated to take care of you. I'm not saying that, that the kid should not want to, be generous and do this or do that. You know what I'm saying? If you instill those core values into that child and, taught them on a certain level, then they're going to have that behavior anyway to do that. They're going to want to do that.
They
you understand what I'm saying? But
saying.
The whole thing about it is what I'm talking about is the entitlement and the obligation part.
Okay.
I get what you're saying, but again, it all starts with a decision that parent made. You understand? You chose to have a kid, right? Knowing that you had all X, Y, and Z things going on where you probably shouldn't even be having a child, but you had the child. Okay, cool. So now
who said it's the parents? Who said the parent is entitled to take care of the kid? So we frown upon deadbeat ass parents, and just because let's say a mom decides to have a baby with a man who don't want a kid with her, and the dad ain't in the kid life because he didn't really want to have a kid with her. Now he a deadbeat ass dad because why? Because of his choice to sleep with her, because he told her not to have a kid. Okay. All right. Then if a mom, you saying the kid is a kid's choice if they want to take care of their parent or not, if they ain't entitled, just because a woman push out a kid don't mean that she entitled to be a mother.
Okay.
So we are expecting the mother to say, oh, well, I took care of you, but then she ain't really got.
She made a choice to have that kid. She made a choice to have unprotected sex. She made that choice. It still was a decision that was made prior to. Still was a decision made.
It was a decision.
She was sleeping with somebody that she knew did not want to have no kid with her. You as a woman are responsible for your body. Period.
But why is it not
he is responsible for his body. So when y'all both doing some shit that has now put you in this compromising position, then you have to still take accountability.
So why is it the mama's responsibility and not the dad?
I didn't say it wasn't the dad. I keep saying parents. I said parents.
Okay.
From the beginning, I said parents. So they made
a decision to have.
Yeah.
So what if they treat you shitty?
Well, we talked about that earlier.
If they treat you shitty, they didn't want you. But we forcing you to answer to your decision. Because I made bad decisions, and I'm glad I don't have to look at them every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm glad, right? Because you make bad decisions, and then you be like, well, damn. And being reminded of a bad decision is sometimes a hard thing to do.
Yeah, but still, you have to still take accountability. You have to take accountability. We can't be talking about, he did this or da 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 da. No, at the same, we still was a willing participant in all of it.
I get that.
So, like I said, we have to take accountability for
our
part.
So the kids are not accountable to take care of the parents.
Say what now?
So I'm just tying it back around. With all that being said, are the kids not the parents? The kids should not.
There's nowhere written to say that the kids have to take care of their parents.
So who takes
it's
care
all
of
about
parents?
You and your perception of what life, how it's supposed to go.
When I get old, my mom and my dad gonna be gone. So who takes on that responsibility? Okay. Christy says she disagreed. No one knows that they are going to have certain health issues, so you can't prepare for them. That's true. When Miss Andrews said when she was younger, she made 2 mistakes with her kids. 1, working too much, 12 to 14-hour days, 6 days a week, and being involved in dysfunctional relationships. I don't expect them to help me because their feelings fluctuate between anger, hurt, love, and alienation. I am still paying for their emotional hurts, no matter how much I have apologized. Oops. That's a whole nother show. It is. But you know what, Miss Sandra? You recognize that as true. So you probably wouldn't even want to go stay with your kid anyway. Right? Some people don't even have.
And what I want to clear something up too, because I do agree with Chris is saying you can't plan for ailments and this and other. But what I'm talking about I'm talking more so on a financial level and preparing yourself for retirement or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Like, there has to come a time where something clicks and say, you know what? I need to get these affairs. I need to do this and get this, that, and the other in order.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but they were
True enough. Yeah, true enough. You can never prepare for any type of illnesses or whatnot. Absolutely not. You cannot prepare for, somebody might be in a car accident or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But at the same token, like right now how we talk about generational wealth or whatnot. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like now we have the not only the knowledge, but we also have the tools and we have the resources to do that. But then you will have said person to still not try to even make that happen. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like now, not only when you know that you're getting older, now you're not only just struggling, but now you're putting more stress on your kids now because they also got to pick that up. You see what I'm saying?
I just know, like, from my own perspective, one, as a parent, it is a sacrifice. You sacrifice so much for your kids, just period. Yeah, I made a choice to have a kid. Okay, but kids are a lot of sacrifice, right? Hands down. Do my son owe me for those sacrifices? No. But should my son appreciate me? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So me saying entitlement and appreciation, they looking the same. Because appreciate the fact that I did this for you. In a relationship, appreciate the fact that I did this for you. Appreciate me. I'm not entitled, but I would like to have some appreciation for what I have brought to the table, for what I have done for you, because I didn't do it in vain.
Absolutely, I understand that. But also with me, if I'm, for example, if I'm in a relationship and I'm pouring into somebody because I believe in what they got going on, what they're doing, their abilities, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I decide I'm going to pour into them, whether that is monetary or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I don't expect shit in return. Yes, I want you to.
But if you have something,
hold on though. Yes, absolutely, I want to feel appreciated. Okay. You understand?
Okay.
But again, you don't owe me shit. Okay. I did that because I believe in you. I did that without any expectations of getting something back.
Okay, so I got a question. So if you're dating someone, and let's say they are an entrepreneur, right? Mm-hmm. Is it expected for you to support what they're doing? Or is that some type of sense of entitlement? So just because we date, are you supposed to support?
Well, that goes back to what I was talking about earlier when I said some people have their own requirements when it comes to dating or whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
So you feel like that should be a requirement?
So what I'm saying is no. So what I'm saying is this, right? So
wait, what do you mean? Wait, say that again.
If we're in a relationship and I don't support you, and you feel like I should, mm-hmm. You can't be mad if I don't want to.
Right, because then
that's an entitlement.
Right, because you're looking for somebody to show you gratitude on something that you didn't even invest in. You see what I'm saying?
Correct.
So that's what I'm just saying. Like if I'm dating this bottle, right, the bottle right here,
that cucumber,
and it's half full, right? And I decide I'm going to pour into this bottle, right? I'm pouring into this bottle because I know this bottle can be great, but guess what? I'm not expecting, out of gratitude, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? I want you to show me gratitude, but I'm still not expecting you to come back and to give me everything that you have. Like at the end of the day, and that's just me. I pour into you because I see something in you or because I believe in you. I don't care what kind of relationship it is.
But if
that relationship or that friendship or whatever ends, I don't need anything.
But if you thirsty, you parch.
I'm not gonna drink into this
on a hot day. If you parch,
whatever,
and this water bottle that you done poured so much into is watching you be thirsty, and if you don't expect, you crazy. Because look, this is why people in the industry fall out all the time.
So here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, though. Out of gratitude, absolutely. Give me a glass of water.
And if they
Because
don't, you can't be mad.
Okay, so
Exactly.
going back to what I said, if you're an entrepreneur and I start dating somebody and they don't necessarily support what I got going on, if I blow up, right, and I start getting money, but you ain't never support me the whole relationship,
You shouldn't be entitled.
Are you know they gonna feel entitled?
There's
to
no gratitude though. You don't have no gratitude to them. They didn't what are you grateful for from them? If
they gonna feel like they're entitled.
They
to
gonna feel like
together.
But they gonna feel like.
But that's where that
human nature.
From.
Human nature. I don't think it really applies. It shouldn't apply to your parents. I don't. But people like your cousins that ain't never did shit for you. Hell yeah, that shit. No, I don't owe you shit. But my mom and my dad, I owe y'all. My aunt, I owe you. Cousins, nah. Listen, no, nothing.
Because I know how my parents poured into me,
the sky the limit.
I'm going to show them the gratitude.
And even if it didn't look
them
like
cousins, these people who say they was, rooting for me or whatever, that ain't never poured into me.
Shit. No.
You ain't getting
nothing.
Now I might be feeling generous or whatever word it is.
But you got some people who will pour into you. And
yes,
you know what I'm saying? Don't never ask for nothing. They just pouring into you.
Yeah. Right.
And then them people get on or get popping or get money, and they still don't.
Right. Okay. But that's why I said, but you should show them, in my opinion, you should show those people that gratitude because they did pour into you. You know what I'm saying? But at the same token,
you can't expect it.
You can't expect it.
They don't owe you shit.
They don't owe you shit.
That I know the title.
Can you please read the comments?
Miss Sandra said, you have to be honest and really determine if you are willing to sacrifice for someone who is trying to be successful. Regarding your comment, once you are honest with yourself, then be honest with them. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Everything is
just
about
like I don't know if Brittany's still on here or not, but like even with Brittany, you know what I'm saying? I look at her like my little sister. You know what I'm saying? We're not blood, but I pour into her and don't want nothing back from her. Right. What she got going on, you know what I'm saying? Whatever type of knowledge or resources that I have, I'm going to pour those things into her. If it's something that I can help her out with on a monetary basis, where it comes to us and the dance stuff that we are working on, guess what? That's her stuff. But guess what? She don't owe me nothing though.
I'm asking.
If she decides to walk away, But
I'm asking, why are people being sued? People that's pouring into people that's successful. Why are they being sued by people that poured into them as an entitlement? Like this is what I'm saying. Like,
so you gotta break that. You gotta break that out. I don't know what is it they ask you suing for?
For money.
No. I'm saying, for example, if somebody wrote you a song,
Crypto right now.
Somebody wrote you a song.
How you said 2 words in the song. We put the song together. I didn't give you no right to the song. I didn't put your name as a co-writer. You gave me a sentence. You said, "Oh, that sound hot." Mm-hmm. You didn't even really write shit, but you can sue me for intellect.
You can sue anybody. Don't mean you're gonna win it.
And 9 times out of 10, they're gonna win. Because who want to keep dragging the shit out of court and paying court costs every time? So they're gonna fail.
Somebody got that
out of court.
They can.
Right. Michael Jackson.
Keep going.
Michael Jackson did. He said, "Let's just go ahead and settle." He know he ain't sleep with the boy, but guess what America said? He slept with the little boy.
But that's why.
Because he settled out of court.
It was the fact that you had everybody on your ass, like you said. America said.
Yeah.
Right. It wasn't the actual.
So what I'm saying
but that's a way bigger platform.
Entitlement and appreciation are the same when it comes to your parents, to me.
Okay.
Because that's how I was raised. Mm-hmm. But I'm not gonna do my son like that. He's not gonna be entitled to take care of me because I know I'm going to the nursing home. I'm okay with that.
But it's just like
I don't want to live with his ass anyway.
It's like what Sabrina's saying though. You got Sabrina here, blew up. You know what I'm saying? And then her parent come and say they expecting her to give them money and they'll say,
Yeah, she needs to give us some
my
money.
right. That's my
Yeah,
right.
We are right to your business.
And it's like, nah.
Because we
No.
share your stuff. You owe us money.
I have a
Don't
right.
hand it down.
That's what people. I have a right to da 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 da. No, you don't.
Yeah.
Get you one with me.
No, you don't.
Gym.
Right. But
No, you don't.
because people are alone for the ride, they feel entitled. Right?
Mhm.
You feel like people being honest with you, you feel like you are entitled to honesty. And you're not. That's an entitlement. They don't have to give it
So
to
you
you.
feel like being honest with somebody is
requirement.
It's a-
entitlement.
It is
Requirements
it's
and
an
entitlement
entitlement.
is
You
not
are
the same.
listen. If I want you to be honest with me and you can't even be honest with yourself, I feel like I'm entitled to something that you ain't even capable of doing. Now I'm fucking mad at myself. Now I'm mad at my damn self.
Right.
Because I'm sitting here wondering why I'm still having the same conversation with you.
Because we continue trying to look for
entitled.
ourselves and other people. Shit, you gotta know what you're dealing and who you're dealing with.
Let's look up entitlement. What do Webster say?
What you want me to read the comments?
Yeah.
No, what this comment say? I can't see it. Can you see that?
Why Sabrina finding the right company? You got the right one? Because I think
Miss Sandra said you have to be honest and really determine if you are willing to sacrifice for someone who is trying to be successful. Once you are honest with yourself, then be honest with them.
Yeah.
She also said people feeling entitled. Isn't that what happened with Jennifer Hudson's family? Her brother-in-law got jealous and killed her family.
Yep.
Do I have that right?
It was about his son, so he killed the whole family that was there.
Wait, for what?
Because him and the girl was having an argument, him and the mom.
Right.
Okay, that's a whole other stuff. Christy said, to everyone pour into you in various ways, whether it is sharing posts, sending people to your business, encouraging words, or whatever it may be. This goes back to expectations of what you consider pouring into you.
Okay.
Everything is a choice.
Yep. Everything is a choice.
Everything is a choice.
And Google says that entitlement is the fact of having a right to something.
Right, because I feel like I have a right to come on this podcast because I grew up with Keisha.
Yeah, because you're entitled.
I'm entitled.
You're welcome to come anytime you like.
Right. But
because I love you. Not because you got that fucking right.
Okay, all right. So that is you pouring into me.
But when somebody come over your house without calling before they come, they feel entitled.
They do.
And kids stay outside at the call box.
And kids do that to their parents all the time. And somebody said, "That's your mama. Why you gotta call?" Because I gotta call before I come. Oh, I don't live there.
I mean, here's the thing though, let's not get it mixed up with, like I said before, with requirements. You can always have your requirements, you know what I'm saying? Things that you prefer to have or standards that you put for yourself and those boundaries that you put for other people.
Right. So entitlement comes in is when
you gave their ass no boundaries.
Entitlement comes in where I have set boundaries and then you want more.
Mm-hmm.
That's where that entitlement comes. And it's also audacity. Because how dare you feel like
I just told you it's been on sale since 2019.
It has to have been.
Because everybody has the audacity. It's the audacity for me.
Yes.
Yeah. But I want to let my mom and dad know, Mama D know, I want to take care of y'all. Don't knock my teeth out.
I ain't said I wasn't gonna take care of anybody. I said
I am entitled. This motherfucker said that on her own. Listen, I didn't say shit. Tyler, you don't have to take care of me. We're gonna stop it here. This will be the generational stop right here. It don't have to go further. After me, you ain't gotta worry about me. I'm going to the nursing home.
Yeah, as for me,
shit.
Lime.
When you get hit in the mouth, don't say shit.
That ain't gonna happen.
You ain't too old.
But for me, Lime, you ain't gotta take care of me. I'm gonna have us already set up. I'm gonna have everything already lined up because I do not want you to stop your life and your fulfillment to come back and have to take care of me.
Absolutely.
I was when my kids used to say it when they was younger as a joke. We gonna put you in a home, as a joke. Every time I'd be like, "Go to your room." That's why I'm gonna put you in a home.
Exactly.
But now that I'm older, I'm like, you know what? It probably ain't so bad.
It's not gonna be bad.
Because
It's
I
gonna
don't
be
want
lit.
you to leave me in the back room of your house with a
And that's
shit
what they
camper
gonna
on.
do. And that's what they gonna do.
I'm good, love. But London, make sure you put me and your mama in the
Yeah.
same
Man,
nursing
listen,
home so we
Boy.
can have it lit.
we gonna
And-
shut the
and,
nursing home down.
They gonna put y'all asses out. Listen, I just want y'all to know that y'all feel like it's an entitlement. It's not. It's respect.
It's funny though. I ain't trying to get off. I just think about the nursing homes.
Cause you going.
Y'all think about names and stuff now. You know how the people in the nursing home names like Barbara
My name's
Jean
still
or
gonna be
Henrietta.
yours.
Henrietta. Hell in the fit. Gosh.
They gonna have a
Now
stripper
you gonna
club.
have
They gonna have a stripper
Yeah,
club.
they
You
gonna-
nursing
yeah.
home. See, listen, it's going
These
down.
nursing homes gonna
It's
have
going
pictures
down.
and top
It's
mutuals
going
and
down.
oh my gosh, what was our parents thinking?
Yeah, no, it's gonna be lit. You gonna be good.
God, I still got an old lady
Yeah,
Yeah, Yolanda.
Jolanda.
name.
Jolanda de la Vega. Like, yeah,
Jay, are you still there? Because you've been
Yeah.
very, very quiet.
I ain't want to interrupt nobody, but I'm still here.
But Jay, are
gotta
you?
tune in.
Do you
Chime in.
think you're like if you took care of your mom but didn't take care of your dad, that would offend your dad?
Well, my dad know he wasn't in my life like that, so in my own opinion, I don't give a fuck what he think. If my mom was still living, I would definitely take care of her. Matter of fact, I was doing for her while she was living. She didn't have to. She never had to call me and say, "Hey, I need this, or I need that." I would just openly do it. Now, when I was younger, and I was still living in her house, it was hey, now that you older and you got a job, I want you got to help me take care of these kids. And I was like, oh no, that ain't happening. But when I got on my own, I was like, all right, well, you did for me, so let me. Hey, mom, what you need? You need what bill you need paid, or you need groceries in the house, or what do you need? But if my dad came and asked me that, dude, fuck you. Like you didn't do that for me, and that's me personally. That's how I feel. Some people may say that I'm wrong for that, but he wasn't there, and even for the kids that he lived in the household with, he wasn't even there for them. So I'm not finna do for somebody that wasn't there for me in the first place.
Okay, and he gotta respect that. But have you ever talked to him about why he wasn't there? I mean, which to us, because I was listening to this podcast the other day, and the guy said he had been out of his daughter's life for 8 years. So when he came back into his daughter's life, the daughter was like giving him attitude, like, why weren't you in my life? And he's like, he didn't understand where it was coming from because he couldn't get along with the daughter's mom. Now, I'm the person to be like, you do whatever it takes to get to your kids. That's me.
Right.
But this man, I guess, was not even willing to deal with the mom whatsoever, thus causing the relationship with the child to be non-existent, right? To the child was of age to deal with him. So the child, not knowing what adult situations are because they're a child, all that child know is I didn't see my dad wasn't in my life, and now there's a broken relationship between the dad and the daughter because there was a broken relationship between the mom and the dad.
Well, in my situation, it was he was doing some stuff he ain't had no business, and it basically caused basically it ended up us, me and my siblings that I grew up in a household with, it basically ended up being us not seeing him. But he also made that choice because he wanted to have another family. So
Okay, so did he just turn his back on y'all and they wouldn't have nothing to do with y'all, or was it a situation where him and your mom, like it was, oh, you with that other woman, or was it?
no, it wasn't no, oh, you with this other woman thing, because she wasn't the type to keep us away from him. She gave him the opportunity to be there, but he chose not to.
And so did the other woman want to be around? Because I also know that sometimes other women don't want men to be fathers to their kids, but then they want the father to be a father to their kids,
Yep.
which I think is very wrong, right? But you do still have women out there that's like that.
Yeah, for sure.
And
Well,
so men are weak when that comes to that, but
well, we will go like sometimes we will go see him,
uh-huh.
but still it was like he did not want to be there. So that's why I say, dude, I don't owe you nothing.
Okay.
Like now that I'm a little bit older, when my mom passed, that's when he tried to be in me and my other two siblings' life. But you got to come strong. You can't come in with this half-ass, oh, I want to be your daddy. No, you got to come in strong and try to build that relationship. Don't expect me to say, hey, dad, or I'm calling you for this, or I'm calling you for that, or I'm just calling you to have a conversation. No, you got to step up to the plate because you chose not to be in our life.
Right.
Not we chose not to want you to be our dad.
Right. Right.
So what if when you pass, you transition and you believe in heaven or hell, and they say to you,
you feel entitled to go to heaven,
right? Because do you feel entitled because you turned your back on your parent? What now? If it was a situation where you taking care of this man or you going to whatever heaven is, would you decide to take care of him?
No, I stick by what I say. I stick by what I say. You can't expect somebody to do something for you and you don't do nothing for them.
Jay, no, real talk. Because we are not judged off of the way people treat us. We really are not. We are judged on how we respond, right? And as fucked up as it is, walking out on your kid, like that's a fucked up situation, right? It's unfortunate, but you got so many parents that like people, they still don't know how to communicate, and it's 2022. They still can't articulate how they feel and the emotions that they have because they just weren't taught to do that. So he don't even know. But I'm gonna just say I would not want you to be rude to the man and it stop you from living your best life.
But here's the thing.
See, I don't be rude to him. I still talk to him. Hey, daddy, how you doing? But it ain't gonna be my responsibility to take care of his ass. That's what he got a girl, wife, whatever she is to him.
Exactly.
Well, y'all all right with me because listen, I'm gonna have all my teeth in when y'all.
That's the thing. Like we don't need to get these things misconstrued.
I had a good business for you, boo.
Choosing to not do something.
You know the new teeth they got fluorescent.
choosing not to do certain things or creating your boundaries where it makes other people unhappy or uncomfortable does not necessarily mean that you are being a bad person. It does not necessarily mean that you're being rude or nasty or whatever. No, you just created a particular boundary.
If you need water and I withhold water and I have water and I withhold water from you, then I'm dead ass wrong. Yeah, I'm dead ass wrong.
Okay,
I'm wrong. Be a good human.
Always. Yeah, absolutely.
Always be a good
human.
Be a good
human. So we are way over our time.
As always, y'all always want to keep on.
Jay, do you have any closing thoughts?
Hey, not really. But thank you for having me on the podcast, though.
Thank you for coming. I said it first. You felt entitled to say that shit before.
Girl, no. It's the audacity.
It's the right to
thank you all for tuning in.
You didn't even say your closing thoughts.
Yeah, go ahead. Say your closing thoughts.
I feel like I'm entitled to tell y'all
shop trap
to
tees.
Get these $10 trap tees all week. Go to t-shirt_chicks on Instagram. The link is in the bio to make a purchase. I got the tees and the hats, and they come in different colors.
She got this.
Yeah, because the ones I got were exclusive.
Keisha got exclusive. Yola got exclusive.
Yeah, I'm gonna wear mine.
You know, I
It's my
got
favorite color,
exclusive
that's
too.
I
but,
need
you know,
another shirt.
Yeah,
this one will be on the site. Please go make a purchase.
Please.
Support a single mom,
Please, somebody.
a
So
black-owned
look,
business.
Support a mama going to the nursing home. Period.
Please.
Listen, we
I
gotta
had
get
the
these coins.
audacity
Put money on
to
her
make
book.
this. I had the audacity to make this.
And we obligated, and she feel entitled
I
for
feel
us to buy
entitled.
it.
Right. All of that we just
All
talked
that
about,
stuff.
we just gonna
You
wrap
so
it all
fucking
up.
petty.
Mhm.
Okay, then I'll let you go, cause but mom, dad, again, listen, I'm just here. I am not disrespectful. I am going to take care of you both. I already pay life insurance, so it don't matter. You ain't gotta go to the nursing home because y'all can take care of yourself. So we ain't gotta talk about that right now. I am going to a nursing home. It's gonna be a party every day we lit, and I'm gonna be okay with that. There's gonna be fun games, men. It's gonna be a great time. But to you all who feel like that your parents are not entitled, your parents probably have made sacrifices if they were in your life. If they were not, I don't know those people, but if your parents were in your life, they made sacrifices. They said, and they
Let
don't
me tell you
mean
something.
that
You don't have to convince anybody.
they did make
At the end of the
sacrifices.
day,
They made
mother,
sacrifices. You getting slapped.
I don't know who's calling me this late. Mother,
That's her cell phone.
we gonna make sure some things happen for you. I don't know who this is calling me this late. You know, after 10 o'clock, but I don't know. But anyway, what?
Do I look like I got left on bad?
Okay. So what I was saying was, that's so rude, y'all.
Sorry.
What I was saying
Your phone
was,
had
my mom, yeah, I would definitely take care of my mom. But like I said again, if it was at a situation where I know somebody else can take better care of my mom than what I can, for whatever reason, then I want my mom to have the best care, whether it's me or not. That's where the privilege comes in at, for me being able to set her up to have the best care possible. Yeah. So it is what it is on that.
Okay.
Me, my kid ain't gonna have to take care of me
Right.
either, because I'm gonna make sure I set that up as well, so that you know, hey, we're gonna have some fun. You know what I mean? And then yeah, like we said, be good people, be good humans.
They want to say something.
And
That might be important, but
I guess, you know,
yeah,
let me take this, y'all.
Yes, be good humans, and we're gonna catch y'all at the beaches or the bank in our trap tees. And
Hello.
Cause don't nothing move until the money move, and I don't know what's going on right here. And we out. See y'all next week, same time.
They felt entitled to call during the podcast.
I can't hear you.
They seen online.
Huh?
With an unknown number.
It's the entitlement.
The thing ain't wrong. What number did you?
Felt entitled.
They sure did. They trying to let me in. I don't know you.
Let me in what?
Let
them in what?
I don't know who that was.
The podcast?
We about to go strap up right quick. So
God damn, they calling back.
Well, okay, we're out, y'all. We'll see y'all at the beaches of the bank. Don't nothing move to the money move. This is your girl LA. This is Yola H. We out. We gotta have